I wish you loved Chicago as much as you hate President Trump. Will you apologize to Donald Trump? You're sitting here grilling me, and they're on their way to Chicago to keep your state safe.
It was a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, but it could easily have passed off as a theatre performance. And what a performance it was.
I took office with two main goals: to end the weaponization of justice and return the department to its core mission of fighting violent crime.
US Attorney General Pam Bondi came to the hearing and said she took office to stop its weaponization, and then did everything that followed to duck, dodge, digress, divert questions, and even clap back with personal attacks against Democratic senators who asked her pointed questions. She used every opportunity to defend Donald Trump.
There's been public reporting that Jeffrey Epstein showed people photos of President Trump with half-naked young women. Do you know if the FBI found those photographs in their search of Jeffrey Epstein's safe or premises or otherwise?
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks, once again trying to slander President Trump left and right, when you're the one who was taking money from one of Epstein's closest confidants, I believe, I could be wrong, correct me, Reid Hoffman, who was with Jeffrey Epstein on multiple occasions. And the senator sitting right next to you tried to block the flight logs from being released. Yet you're grilling me on President Trump and some photograph with Epstein? Come on.
She came armed, not with answers, but with quotes, comments, accusations against the Democratic senators who were asking the questions.
Before the indictment of James Comey, he put this post up as instructions to you. He didn't mince words. He was very open and public that you should indict James Comey and others because they are guilty as hell. No more delay now. 5 days before you indicted, or grand jury at your instructions indicted James Comey. I'd like to know from you what conversations you've had with President Trump about the indictment of James Comey.
Senator, I am not going to discuss any conversations I have or have not had with the President of the United States.
Did you see that?
Now, typically, the Department of Justice is supposed to be independent of the President's office. Democrats accused Bondi of taking instructions from President Trump to run her office according to his demands. During the course of the long hearing, Pam Bondi was asked pointed questions on multiple contentious issues. The Jeffrey Epstein files, Tom Homan and him allegedly taking a bribe of $50,000 from undercover FBI agents, Donald Trump's new luxury plane from Qatar, the January 6 insurrection and the sweeping pardons, the illegal strikes in the Caribbean without authorization from the Congress. And on question after question, she stonewalled and often went into complete attack mode.
This is, and now
What
the
about
current
the
president,
fires in California?
and
Do you
this
care
is
about
supposed
that
to be,
senatorship?
this is supposed to be an oversight hearing in which members of Congress can get serious answers to serious questions about
Are the riots in LA serious?
About the cover-up of corruption, about the prosecution of the president's enemies. And
I think you owe the president an apology.
When will it be
Your entire career,
that the
frankly.
members of this committee on a bipartisan basis demand answers to those questions and refuse to accept
Clearly you're a failed lawyer because you don't understand when someone can and cannot answer a
refuse to accept
question.
personal slander as an answer to those questions.
Personal slander?
With
Will you
that, Madam
apologize
Chair,
to Donald
I yield
Trump
back.
for slandering him? Personal slander.
Democrats have accused Bondi of running away from accountability for her tenure in office and shielding the president.
The Attorney General has systematically weaponized our nation's leading law enforcement agency to protect President Trump and his allies and attack his opponents and, sadly, the American people. In 8 short months, you have fundamentally transformed the Justice Department and left an enormous stain in American history. It will take decades to recover.
For more such stories, subscribe to SNG News, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.